Hi everybody, you're watching White Mountains TV. I'm Chris Prue, and joining me in studio from Great Glen Trails is Sue Wemyss. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Sure, Chris.
And it is a big weekend up at Great Glen Trails in Pinkham Notch.
Really big.
I don't even know where to start. Let's start by something that the Women's Winter Escape Weekend. That's an annual event, and it's this weekend, Saturday and Sunday up at Great Glen.
That's right, and it's a nice event for women to come learn and work on their cross-country skiing. We have a whole bunch of clinics on Saturday, ski clinics, and there's also snowshoeing and yoga, some other things. Really nice lunch we're going to have at the Glen House this year.
Nice.
And then we encourage them to stay over for Sunday to take part in our demo day on Sunday. And this year, we've got a super special guest coming, and we definitely want lots of people, including our women, to stick around for that.
This is, well, let's get right into it. This is very inspiring. Who do we have joining us on Sunday at Great Glen Trails?
Yeah, Kikkan Randall. Really exciting. Kikkan is the gold medalist from the 2018 Olympics with Jessie Diggins. And she's the American woman that really broke through on the international racing scene, achieving podiums and then World Cup wins and winning World Championship medals, and then topping it off in her 5th Olympics with the gold medal with Jessie Diggins.
And this is the only gold medal the U.S. has ever won in Nordic skiing, correct?
That's correct, in cross-country skiing, yep.
So this is, I mean, picture, the most elite of athletes in any sport. That's what we have coming from cross-country skiing to Great Glen Trails on Sunday.
Yep. Fisher's bringing her. She's an ambassador for Fisher Ski Company, and they're bringing her, and couldn't be more excited to have her come. And she's going to give a talk. She'll be around during the day on Sunday, and then at 3 p.m. she's going to give a talk to whoever's there, and it'll be very inspiring. There's also, Kikkan is a cancer survivor.
I was just going to say, just when you think you've won the hardest fight, winning a gold medal, you've got a whole nother fight ahead of you. So it's a very inspiring talk.
She found out she was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer in May after winning the gold medal in, I think it was February. Mm-hmm. And she was very public about going through her whole process with it. She blogged on a daily basis, very public with it, and made a really good recovery from it. And so that's definitely a big part of her message.
Yeah, and I think this is part of just being a cross-country skier too. Cross-country skiers are so down to earth. They're accessible. Usually they come from small towns. They have roots with the common. They don't grow up in these huge gymnasiums. They grow up skiing in minus 10-degree days.
Yeah.
Getting their training in. So they're very inspiring because they're accessible, and they're people.
Yeah, she's very personable, very friendly, loves to interact with other people and with kids, and so it's really going to be fun.
Yeah, I think I've heard her. One of my favorite radio shows is on NPR. Wait, Don't Tell
Me.
Oh
yeah, it could be. Yeah.
I think she was a guest on that show once. So,
yeah, it could have been. Yeah.
Very fun, very down to earth, and very inspiring. Not only obviously winning the gold medal, but now winning this latest battle with cancer. So, this is open to the public. Anybody can come up and see Kikkan on Sunday?
Yeah, we're hoping, she's coming with Fisher to our demo day.
Yep.
And in order to take part in the demo day, which is a great opportunity to try out equipment, we're going to have several different ski companies and also Tubbs snowshoes and Swix poles. It's actually Fisher, Rosgnol, and Solomon ski companies.
Nice.
And boots, and Swix. And so in order to take part in that, it just requires a trail pass. There'll be all this gear to try. And then Kikkan, and I would expect Kikkan will be, floating around the Fisher tent.
Yep.
And then she'll be meeting with our Great Glen Bill Cope Club, which is a youth club. And we hope to do some skiing with her.
Oh,
and then
fantastic.
At 3 o'clock is when people can, in the dining room, we're going to have the her presentation.
All right, and a little background, if you're just joining us, this is Sue Wemyss from Great Glen Trails. In Pinkham Notch, you guys offer everything from cross-country skiing to snowshoeing, amazing sightseeing tours up Mount Washington Auto Road, and it's basically your base lodge is right at the base of the Mount Washington Auto Road.
Yep, it's on
across the street.
Exactly, across the street.
And we should also point out Sue Wemyss. We've been talking about Kikkan, gold medal winner, but you're an Olympian yourself, Sarajevo '84?
Yes, that's right, yeah.
I'm proud of myself for remembering that.
Yeah. And I've been able to get to know Kikkan a little bit more than many other skiers of my era, because we worked on the first, last year we had our first reunion of the U.S. Nordic Olympic women, and it was myself, Kikkan, and Allison Spencer who kind of put the thing together.
Wow.
So that's been really fun, and we're going to do another one this year. There's a World Cup race in Minneapolis, and we're putting another one together. So I feel lucky that I've gotten to work with her some and get to know her better.
That is fantastic. So the demo day is on Sunday. All you need is a trail pass. The Women's Winter Escape Weekend is all weekend long. Is there still space available? Is that kind of a walk-in thing? Or
yeah, that one's sold out. Okay. Yeah, we're excited to have a full group.
And I'm sure they will be staying around on Sunday afternoon to hear Kikkan talk, I'm sure.
Yep. And there's a store-wide sale on demo day on Sunday, 20% off everything in our store, the Outfitter shop. So this
is basically like cross-country paradise on Sunday.
Yeah, this is it.
You can go, first of all, Kikkan's bringing the new snow with her. We're getting lots of fresh snow, so we're going to have great conditions, free gear to try out. So if you've been wanting to either get back into the sport or get some new gear, you can try it out just for the price of your trail pass.
Yeah, best way to figure out what you want to buy, and then buy it.
Ski it
that day.
And get 20% off.
Yeah. And
then have an Olympic gold medal winner tell you how great you look out there on your new Fisher skis.
Yeah.
Anything else that we've missed? I know Great Glen Trails has events and activities going on throughout the winter. Any things to look forward to in the coming weeks?
Well, the big New England Bill Koch League Festival is happening again this year at Great Glen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, February 29th and March 1st. That's a New England-wide event for kids up through 8th grade. We've hosted twice before. It can only come to New Hampshire every 4 years, and so it's been 4 years since we hosted. So that's a really big deal. I mean, we've had 600 and 500 plus kids in each of those, plus their families. So really big event, and definitely looking and needing volunteers for that. Nordic Meisters is going. We've had our first week, and people can still join Nordic Meisters. Great place to learn how to ski.
And that's kind of like our own, mini Olympics here. If you've ever wanted to, pretend that you're in the Olympics, it's very low stress, low pressure. It's basically just a weekly time trial. You show up and try to better your time from week to week.
Yep, and there's an age handicap system.
Nice.
So as you get older, you get a little bit more help, which was a great thing.
Now I remember, this is dating me a little bit, because I remember the last time I think I did Nordic Meisters, I thought, the age handicap isn't fair.
Because you're young.
And now I'm like, that's a great system.
Great idea, Yep. The other thing I just wanted to bring up, so Kikkan has 2 causes that are really important to her. One of them is Active Against Cancer. That's an organization that promotes physical activity. And she also is the American president of Fast and Female, which is a girls' empowerment through sport. And so there'll be some products, special products that will be for sale there. She has these great colorful socks that are printed, "It's going to be okay," that she sells, and that generates money for Active Against Cancer. And I think there's also maybe some sort of buff, something along those lines, and they're fundraisers that will go towards the causes that are important to her. So I hope people
talk about
that way.
A super gift idea, inspiring somebody. I might have to. I've got a niece and a nephew who are aspiring like junior national skiers that level. So. I wonder if Kikkan might be around for an autograph or 2.
Yeah, definitely. After the talk, it's planned to have an autograph session. So yeah, I think anybody that you're going to be really happy to make the trip. It's going to be really, really worthwhile, and you're going to meet just a wonderful person and an exceptional athlete. So
we'll have to show her what Mount Washington Valley is all about. Show up, warm reception. I think she's from Alaska, if I'm not mistaken.
She is. She's from Alaska, and I mean for me that's one of the things that I'm so happy about sharing Great Glen with her, because I love Great Glen, and I'm proud of our staff, and I can't wait to introduce her around.
And last but not least, are you going to drag race her on Sunday?
Oh,
we
good
want
question.
We want to see the ultimate grudge match.
Maybe I get a head
start. 2 Olympians
start.
going head to head.
Maybe we'll have her. She can ski backwards, and I'll ski forwards. And
I would be so curious to watch, because we have some great skiers in the valley. We know there are some fast times in Nordic Meisters. I want to see what a gold medal winner actually looks like on the trails of Great Glen.
Yeah, and she's Kikkan's specialty was sprinting. So talk about being able to get from 0 to 50 in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Anything we missed, Sue?
I don't think so. It's going to be a super exciting weekend.
If you need any more information, greatglentrails.com. I know we have this event posted up on our website, whitemountains.tv, and I think I will be up there Sunday afternoon as well. I'm hoping to see this talk.
Super.
All right.
Yeah.
Sue Wemyss from Great Glen Trails, Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire. Thank you so much. You're watching White Mountains TV.